Okay, last video for today, in like this. I'm going to do one on the board, but the last one for today like this is on sleep, water and exercise. Sleep is an important one for a lot of people. I've always been very blessed. I've been able to sleep. I can go to sleep like that. I could go to sleep right now if I wanted to. I'm very blessed with that. But one thing, a lot of people contact me from around the world and they say, I struggle with insomnia, and I say, what do you think about when you're in bed? They say, I either think about something I've got to do tomorrow, or I think about something that a challenge I'm having with somebody, or something to do with work. The body follows the mind. So if the mind goes to the future about maybe an interview you've got, or an argument you might have tomorrow, when you overthink it, the body thinks it's happening now. Therefore, it releases all the chemicals in the body. It releases all of the adrenaline, and you're lying in bed. You're just lying in bed, and you're charged with all these chemicals, like that event's happening in the present, and it's not. So, very important that you practice sleep hygiene. So before you go to bed, settle your mind. Okay, do a little meditation before bed. Always very beneficial. Rest your awareness on your breathing. Breathe properly. Light. Okay, light when your body starts getting preparing for sleep and it starts going dark. What happens is it starts creating melatonin. Every time you see a light, whether it's a screen, phone, computer, you watch a movie, you're watching this LED lights on your telly, it's causing huge confusion because the body's trying to prepare for sleep by creating melatonin, and it's seeing light, it's thinking, oh, is it daytime? So it starts creating different chemistry. It's literally a mess what it's doing to the body. So, you know, there's a big craze on blue blockers now, and I use blue blockers when I do the meditation late at night, and they are good. We've been using blue blockers for a long time. I bought a pair of red blue blockers, which were hard to get hold of. More people are doing them now. You might look like Bono, but they are good. They basically filter out all types, anything but red light. So they really start preparing your body for producing melatonin before you sleep. So blue blockers can help with preparing for sleep. Okay. Another one is water. Get yourself a water filter. If you're in Australia, we use an Alps filter. I found that was the best because if where you live uses fluoride, if you filter fluoride out of water, the water's dead. Okay, and it can be detrimental to your health because dead water can pull minerals from your body. So Alps, for example, got rid of fluoride, but then the stages after remineralized, re-energized, and restructured the water. It uses magnets and other different things as well. So as far as a stand-up filtration system goes, I found it to be one of the best. But just anyone that's going to, once you get a filter, you'll see how much, like the first stage, the ceramic dome filters. You know, in some parts of Australia when we were traveling, like Victoria and Port Macquarie, every time I filled the top tank up once, that dome would be like a brown. Now, if you're drinking that, it's your kidneys that are filtering that out. So it just shows how, and it's a game changer, honestly. When you start drinking purified water, you'll never go back to tap water. So get rid of those fluorides and chemicals out of your water, because we're mainly water. Okay, so water's another important one. Breath, obviously the breathing, sleeping. And another one is exercise, some form of exercise to help flush the lymphatics of the body. Simply rebounding is good, or going for a run, or even a walk. I've never been a runner in my life. I'm still not a runner now, but one thing that I do now when I do run, which I never did years ago, I used to think years ago running was boring, and I'd just try and get it over and done with, and I'd run as fast as I could, as hard as I could, up hills and things like that. Now I treat it as a meditation. So if I go for a run now, I run very slow. I focus on the present moment. I might chant a mantra. I usually only run on the beach. So I give gratitude for what's around me. I breathe deeper than I need to. And honestly, running like that, even if you're not fit, personally, I could run all day like that, because I'm filling the body with oxygen. I'm running at a pace that's not too strenuous for me. I also do different breathing techniques. I'll tell you what I do. I will just stay at the same pace, but I'll just exhale all my air out, and I'll hold for as long as I can. Maybe just 10 seconds. So I'm running with no air, and then I'll start breathing again. The philosophy behind that is, and I'll do that maybe 4 or 5 times as in a run, and let my body get back to its optimal breathing, and then I'll wait a while and I'll do it again. The reason for that is the body then adapts to pulling oxygen from the body when it's not getting it in when it needs it. So I'm keeping this real basic. I can't remember the guy's name. There's an Irish guy, he's a brilliant breathwork coach, and he said the philosophy behind that is, when you're not running, you're going about your day, your body is, it's the hemoglobin process is being upgraded, if you like, so that with a shorter breath, or you are pulling in more oxygen, and this helps everything. This helps your resting heart rate and everything. So, but rebounding can do the same. When you do any type of rebounding or running, just gentle, not doing it to try and break records, or not trying to do it to lose too much weight or really put strain on the body, which I did for years. Just using it as a way to get things moving and flush out the body, the lymphatics of the body. And last thing to finish on is drama. Okay, your mindset. Remember, if your mind is struggling, your body is struggling, and that because everything is interconnected, that has a reverse, a negative spiral. Okay, you end up craving shitty foods, and then the worse you feel physically, the worse you feel mentally. Okay, it's just a feedback cycle, which is no good. So by changing how your body feels, changes how you think, and vice versa. If you change how you think, you can change how your body feels. The first thing, I love what Joe Dispenza says. He says people detox from alcohol, chocolate, and things like this, which is beneficial. But he says try and detoxify from complaining, judging, and drama. Okay, gossiping, anything like that. Do a fast where you fast from those things, and you'll clean your mind. It's just clean your mind, and then everything will follow from there. So next videos I do, they'll either be today or tomorrow, but I'm going to do a video on the whiteboard and really explain why I was inspired to make these videos when I have never made videos talking about health and nutrition, because so many people will argue. So many people say, this works for me, that doesn't work. Rudolf Steiner said there's a different diet for there's as many diets in the world as there is people in the world, and that's true. Karma plays a role in this as well. Some people might have to eat meat. Some people, some things will work for them that others won't. There's a spiritual reason for that. But the reason why I was inspired to make these videos, I'm going to share the insight I got on the whiteboard, so it makes sense to you guys. If you like them, share them. If you really disagree with what I'm saying, please just detach from them, drop it, and keep scrolling. Send this with love. Take care.